Hello and welcome to All the Boards and a brand new week. Here we are, the final week of October and half term and Halloween coming up as well. If you've not yet decided what you're doing for half term this week, then how about a visit to the boardroom where you can spend a morning or afternoon with family and friends for just £3 per person, as well as a lovely variety of refreshments and snacks available to keep you going as well from just £1 per can, £1 for crisps as well. We have over 300 games, so there is always going to be something for everyone, whether you come along and play some classics like Cluedo, Monopoly, Risk, some of our more popular family favourites like King Domino, King of Tokyo, Quirkle, Skipperty, through to some of my personal favourites such as Expeditions Around the World, Acropolis, Tribes of the Wind, and After Us. There really is something for everyone. Runs the gamut in regards to what we have in our library. So if that sounds like a bit of you, a nice way to relax, then you can book on our website. Alternatively, you can call us, email us, or you can just pop down the shop to book a table at your convenience. And as I said, just £3 per person makes it an inexpensive day out for the entire family. And who knows, you may decide that you want to take home some games later, in which case we have our autumn sale still running, which is 20% off all games over the price of $39.95 and above, as well as our customer loyalty program that you can sign up to and save yourself money on your initial sign up and when you reach the milestones as you make purchases in the shop. So, on to this week's product highlights. We're going to begin with our game of the week, and this one we are revisiting perhaps one of the all-time best sellers in the shop, a game that really resonates with all types of gamers, whether it's kids, families, just friends getting together, hardcore gamers, strategy, anything really, and that is Quirkle. So we've had this game on our shelves since day one, and we absolutely love this. This is one that we just continue to say really, really good things about. As I said just now, it really hits on every level, whatever type of gamer you are, whether you're one of those hardcore hobby gamers like myself, or whether you just are looking for some good games, you want to have some fun and play, and you're not looking to basically break the bank. Something like Quirkle is really going to fit the bill, as said, on all those different levels. For those who haven't played, this is sort of a mix between Scrabble and Rummy Cup. You'll be placing down tiles, and then you'll be trying to create lines of colours or shapes. So, for example, having all 6 shapes in the colour red, or having all 6 circles in each of the 6 different colours. So there's a few different ways to play around the board as it progresses, and you score points every time you place onto the board, meaning that you always get something on your turn rather than having to skip a go or not be able to do anything. As I said, this is one of our all-time best sellers in the shop, and with good reason too. So with Christmas coming up, with the half-term holidays coming up as well, we thought what better time than to re-embrace our love for this fantastic game. That is Quirkle, 2 to 4 players, available in store now. Next on our product highlight is new arrival Athena. Now this small box is actually an expansion for one of my all-time favourite games, and that is Acropolis. This is a tile placement game where we'll be drafting tiles from the middle of the board. There's a marketplace that you pick tiles from each turn. Those tiles will have a variety of different districts and plazas on them, by which you use to contribute to your end game score. Fantastic game, absolutely love it. When I heard that there was an expansion, I'm very, very eager to try that out, and it does not disappoint at all. So in this, it adds a few extra tiles into your game, as well as some objectives that you can meet during the game as well as you try to build your statue to Athena within your city. It adds just a few little bits, but really helps to shake up the game and just give it sort of an extra level of dynamism there. I think that this is an absolute must for Acropolis. It's a great game anyway, which gets even better when you add Athena to it. Those are available now, $11.95. If you wanted to try it out before you buy it, we do have our own copy of Athena now available to play with the library copy of Acropolis. And next on our product highlight is this, the Jane Austen game. So this is sort of one that we don't typically carry. Our good friends over at Hachette Board Games really making waves in the board games industry, partnering up with a publisher called Lawrence King, who make board games based on sort of classic books. This one here said based on Jane Austen and her books. So as you can imagine, you'll be trying to get a suitor. There's various different places that you could go around the board. So if you know someone who's a massive Jane Austen fan, loves their board games, then this is certainly something to consider for them for Christmas. As I said, we're always excited when our good friends Hachette bring games on board, and we trust their judgment enough to know that they're always going to bring quality games on board. There aren't games that they're going to bring on that they personally themselves don't believe in. So something like this, very excited to be carrying, and looking forward to carrying more Lawrence King games in the future. But for now, the Jane Austen game is here and is available. So with Halloween coming up, we do have here a small selection of games to get you in that spooky spirit. So we'll start at the back here. We have got Evil Core, this rather nice large box at the back here. In Evil Core, you'll be recruiting minions to do the Evil Lord's biddings, and your minions will be trying to influence terror over the towns in the game. It's a 2 to 4 player game, though it does play better with either 2 players, 1-on-1, or 4 players, 2-on-2. When you recruit, you have a marketplace here that you're able to recruit from, and then at the start of every turn, you draw your tokens blindly from the bag, so you don't know what you're getting, and then it's up to you in your turn to then strategize how best to use the resources you've got on hand. Really, really good fun. Does not take long at all, maybe about half an hour, which is perfect because it means if you want to play again, you can do so, maybe switch up the teams or play it between other games as well. From Big Potato Games, we have got Ghosts Can't Draw. Now this is going to be a bit like Pictionary mixed with a Ouija board, so there's a little bit of a social deduction element that they've chucked into this game, but the premise is very simple. You have someone has a card, and they will be trying to draw something, but you don't know who that person is. Everyone puts their hand on the ghost, has a pen in the middle, and then the ghost starts moving around the board as it draws something. Everyone has their eyes closed as well, and then once the drawing is done, everyone not only has to try and figure out what they've drawn, but who they think drew it as well. Really, really good fun. Anything from Big Potato also always gets a stamp of approval from me. And it's just great to see them sort of play with concepts like this as well. And again, £20 doesn't even break the bank either, providing you endless hours of entertainment in a fantastic game. Also from Big Potato, as part of their Friends of the Big Potato, we've got Ghost Blitz. Again, one of our all-time bestsellers. Really good fun, fast, reflex-oriented game. In this, you'll just have to identify which of the 5 tokens the card is referring to. You'll be looking for shapes, you'll be looking for colours, but it's not just looking out for them, it's being the fastest one to do so and grab said relevant token. Very fast paced, very furious, very frantic. a great one for kids as well. Then we've got this one, Cadaver. Now this little game is a card game where you are you're a necromancer trying to piece together a variety of different corpses. Each corpse requires different resources, and you have a deck of resources that you draw from in order to try and find what you want. Sometimes you'll get more corpses, sometimes you'll get helpers, and those helpers then let you access other resources as well. But again, just really good fun. A very nice light card game. I love the theme as well. It's not too offensive. It's not overly gruesome either. I think the kids will love it as well. But yeah, just a really good, fun, light-hearted set collecting game, really, at the end of the day, with an awesome theme. Here we have got Wednesday. So this is Wednesday, Creatures and Outcasts. And in this game, you are trying to get rid of your cards as quickly as possible whilst trying to sort of play about with your opponent's hands. So if you played games like Uno or Cracklist, which is another one that we've stopped in quite often, then this is going to be the game for you. Again, another nice little light card game, but certainly one that's going to fit into the spirit of a party and not drag out for you. Then over here we have got Vampire Village. So this is another game where you have evil forces attacking a village. However, unlike Evil Core, this time you're defending against the monsters. Really, really good fun. There's a slight card drafting element to it, a bit of a tableau building element as you build up your town. And you try to put your defences in the most optimum places as well, trying to foresee what monsters are going to be attacking you. Again, another short one, takes about 25 minutes to half an hour to play through, but rip-roaring fun, and it's funny yet frustrating when your best plans fall by the wayside as you are utterly decimated by vampires, and you've got absolutely no defence against the vampires. You've put it all against the witches, for example. So just great fun, really good game. Another one that's going to be a great one for parties as well. You can play it quick, setup is quick as well, and said plays in under half an hour, so you're not dragging out around the table. And then finally, we just wanted to show off the range of exit games. Again, just perfect for this time of year. Some of our smaller ones play 1 to 4 players. We also have the exit calendar as well for Christmas. So if you're a massive exit fan, I would recommend those. Those always do sell out. So make sure you pick yours up sooner rather than later, as I can't guarantee that I'll be able to get more as we get closer to Christmas. But that said, the exit games are always good fun for Halloween. If you're looking for something a bit unnerving, something that's really going to sort of put you on edge in a fun way, really sort of ramp up that intensity, then the exit games are for you. So that wraps up everything for our product highlights. Do let us know if you have any questions about the games involved. As we look forward to November, really. So obviously we've got our half term, which we did our little spiel about at the start of the video. And as we head into November, we've got several awesome events coming up. So first being this coming weekend on the 2nd of November, we have got the Star Wars Unlimited Twilight of the Republic pre-release. We still have spaces for that, so if you would like to come along, please do. We're sort of on our last hurrah for Star Wars Unlimited. We're really trying to get these events to fire. So if you do play and you enjoy the game, come on down, give us your support. We would love to continue supporting this game beyond the pre-release, but we really do need the player input on that one. Without the players, there just isn't a Star Wars community in the shop. So do let us know. So we have spaces available. It's £30 per person. You get a pack of boosters to build a deck. There'll be boosters to be won as well as promo cards inside the pre-release kits. Then in a couple of weeks after that, on the 15th of November, we have got the launch of Azurite Sea, which is the 6th expansion for Disney Lorcana. To celebrate that release, we are having our next winner box on the 17th of November. Tickets are already up on the website, so do go check there if you would like to book in for that one. From this event onwards, for our Lorcana winner boxes, we are only accepting payment via either in-store and making payment at the time of booking, or via the website. We won't be doing any walk-ins on the day, so if you do want to come along to these winner box events, we highly advise that you book sooner rather than later, as they do fill up very quick. Our last few have been a complete sellout. We had to turn people away at the door, so do make sure you're prepared for those. But that about wraps everything up for this video. So if you do have any questions at all about anything discussed today, or indeed anything within the shop or our events, then just drop a comment below, pop to the shop. We're always happy to have a chat. Give us a call or drop us an email. But thank you all for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the boardroom.